Hello, everybody. We got seeds from Mark today. I want to do it in a separate thing, and today's our live day. So before I get into the shower, we'll open these up, and we're gonna see what Mr. Arkansas Woodcutter sent me. So I gotta keep his address. I way to send him some stuff. Horseradish. I know I'm sending him. Oh my goodness. Look at this. All right, let's see here. German pint tomato seeds. And I am the tomato king, so oh my. This is a artisan blush tiger tomato. Blush tiger artisan tomato from Ireland, North Ireland, in the spring of 2020. Packed 2020. This is going to be my jewel this year, I believe. I am super excited about these. Woo! I feel this is like Christmas. Here's another tomato. Tomatoes Brad's Atomic Grape, Baker Creek Heirloom Seed, Mansfield, Missouri. So this is from Missouri, and these are what the tomatoes look like. They look almost like an eggplant almost. It's called the Atomic Grape tomato. New release from Wild Boar Farms. Crack-resistant cherries in totally wild Technicolor shades. And they are extraordinarily sweet. Tomato King! Woo! All right, corn, Country Gentleman. Sounds good. Country Gentleman corn. Looking forward to growing that. Loofah! So can grow my own shower sponge. And I think somebody said you can eat it. I don't know. Look at this. Blue cream berries. Tomato blue cream berries. Look at that. Another cherry tomato. Looking forward to growing those. Adding all these tomatoes. It looks like I'm going to have plenty of tomatoes and peppers. My cousin just sent me a whole box of pepper plants. I do have a bunch of peppers from last year. I didn't know the names of them. He labeled all these. So, sweet red horn from North Ireland. It says red horn. I don't know what that is. Comment below if you know what red horn is. Sweet red horn. Is that another tomato from North Ireland? I love these seeds from North Ireland. Hi, Victoria May. Hi, Brixton. ZF Brixton. I've seen your intros, Braden, and they look pretty good. What are you doing? What are you using to make those? This is another kind of pepper that I've never heard of. This is called the Corbassi pepper. So we're going to try to grow those. This is all coming in time. New England sugar pie. Is that a type of pea? I'll have to look some of these up because I don't know what they are. New England sugar pie. So that's maybe a pumpkin. Let me see what the seed looks like. I like these little envelopes that they put them in. Oh, yeah, that looks like a pumpkin seed. Yep, it's either a pumpkin or a melon. See, I'd say pumpkin. So sugar pie pumpkin seeds. What was this other one? Sweet red horn. Let me see what these seeds look like. Maybe I can tell. All right. Thank you, Homestead. Hi, Robert. How are you doing? Look at these wonderful seeds I'm getting. This is amazing. I didn't want to do this on my other live because I wanted it to all be separate. And I'm not going to make it too long because this is amazing. I think that's a pepper too. Looks like a pepper seed to me. Arkansas woodcutter. Wonderful. How are you? Got your seeds? Going through them. I love these seeds. Now, what is the sweet red horn? Is that a pepper? Sweet red horn from North Ireland. And can you eat loofah? Can you eat loofah? And this is my creme de la creme. I love that. Tomato artisan blush tiger. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And look at this cool cauliflower. Very gypsy-esque. Purple Sicily cauliflower. And we love cauliflower and broccoli. So these are a lot of new things. We'll get to see how they grow. Lots of tomatoes. I do claim to be the tomato king. Everybody grows pretty good tomatoes, but I grow some pretty big tomatoes. I've won some awards for it here around here. But I just like the way they taste. That's why I think I'm the tomato king. Now, I have your address now, Mark. I will be sending you some stuff. My cousin just sent me this. He didn't even tell me he was sending me anything. And he sent me all these pepper seeds. And there is Carolina Reaper, Thai. Whoa, I'm dropping them. Thai. Tomato of some sort. He doesn't even say what kind. Hungarian wax peppers. Ghost Boot Jolaka. I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what this is? Can you read that? BHUT JOLOKIA KLA Butte Jolaka. Ghost Butte Jolaka. Some green. That's green onion. Chipotles, habaneros, poblanos. And then here's some more that I didn't. I have a lot of those, but I don't have the green Cajun bells. There's a green Cajun bell, a red jalapeno, a red Cajun bell. So a green Cajun bell and a red Cajun bell, a green salsa, and then the chilies. And there's green chilies too, which I like the green chilies. You can make like a green chili sauce. So yeah, some of these I already have. Some of these I do not have. So if anybody needs any seeds, there are reapers so for you chili heads and stuff. You can eat young loofah. North Coast organic, yeah. And I'm gonna see. I saw they said organic, and yeah, they say rareseeds.com and Baker Creek. And we have a pretty good place up here. I'm gonna send you some stuff. What? She'll tell me later. Tomatoes are bad for your arthritis. Yeah, that's what they say, huh? I think I have arthritis, but I love tomatoes. And does it hurt you if after they're cooked? Can you make them into like tomato juice and things like that? Chicken Johnny's here. So got the seeds today. I'm super excited. I have not had a shower yet, so I didn't want to make this long, but we got on earlier and did the beard up challenge, and I didn't want to do the seed opening all at once, but I wanted to get this out as soon as I could. I thank you guys. Rareseeds.com is Baker Creek. Very cool. They're shut down at the moment. Whoa, I'm going to really take these. I got 3 things from them. All tomatoes. Nope, there's a purple Sicily cauliflower, but I'm going to take these 3 and I'm going to baby them. Maybe even pass some seeds on. So if anybody would like a few of these seeds, I can definitely share some with you. And I have some of my own seeds, so I don't mind sharing. That's what this is all about. I definitely have more than enough pepper seeds, probably about any pepper you can think of. So if there's something you're looking for, let me know. I'll ship them right out so you can get to starting them. Because sometimes it takes a couple tries. Don't always think that you're starting early. You can always slowly up pot your plants and then take them out after the frost. But start them early because sometimes you got to restart them. When you're doing things at home and not getting it at a greenhouse, sometimes things die. So always plant more than what you want, and you can weed out the weak ones. And always start a little early. So those are my Hungarian wax. Noted. And I'm going to send you some horseradish too if I can dig it up. Right now, I probably could. But really, it's any month that ends in R. So February, January, March, April, May, June, July. Really October, November, December. A huge pepper this year. Yeah. Those hatch chilies were that I was set. They sent them to me from Hatch, New Mexico. Which, if you're ever around that area, Mark, you can stop by Hatch, New Mexico. They sent me Hatch chilies, and they were every bit of 18-inch chilies, and they were hot. I tried to stuff them and eat them, and they were way too hot to stuff and eat. Even after taking all the insides out and just using the pepper with stuffing, it was still too hot for me to eat. I mean, I got a few bites in and I was done. So Hatch chilies, hot, 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 but they were huge. I don't know. I mean, if you only grew one, it'd be enough for everything that you make, I would say. Your sweet peppers today. But they're good now. A couple hours, you must have wetted them down. Very cool. Hi, Walsh Farms. How are you? So, I do have slips finally from my sweet potatoes. I bought a sweet potato at the grocery store, and I cut it in half, and I put each half in jars of water, and now I have roots, good, nice slip roots, starting in my water. I just keep topping off the water, and this spring I'll plant them outside. We did that a couple times now, probably once with their dad and another time, or maybe just the one time with their dad, honestly. But there were so many sweet potatoes off of that one. I mean, it was probably a 10-foot radius area off of one plant. And it was my neighbor guy down the road. He's from, I don't know, Romania or somewhere, but he said, he's the one that taught us how to do the sauerkraut. And he eats his out of a crock all the time, which our sauerkraut turned out well. We ate um, sauerkraut and bratwurst for New Year's, and it was delicious. Every year it turns out a little bit different. This year it was still tastes a little bit different than last year, but it was still really good. Sometimes when we can it, we'll put in a jalapeno or whatever, and uh, I cut the top off, put the jalapeno in right into the sauerkraut, and then can it. And if you let it sit for a little while, the sauerkraut is all has like a little bit of heat to it, and it's very very good. But it's good to see everyone here. I hope you guys all get your seeds, and I hope you start your seeds. Next week on our live, we will be doing a game with a giveaway, questions and answers. So I am starting my seeds here shortly, maybe even this week. I have everything I think ready. We do have some things started, but I mean my garden seeds are actually going to get started, I think, this week. Um, yeah, maybe even before this weekend. Not sure. So probably do a vlog on that. Not going to make this any longer. I thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys later. I'm going to go get a shower. Thank you very much, Mark. I know that was a lot of work, and I think I'm super, super happy and excited about the seeds that I got. So hope everyone else is, and I can't wait to see the seed packs that everyone else got with all the hashtags, seed swap, seed haul, and yeah, it's soaked. I did soak it. And it did seem to not want to go at first. It soaked for a long time, and it finally did start. Um, so yeah, I didn't think it was going to. It actually turned the water brown and sat there forever. And I did cut it in half, and I put the cut half into the water, and it did work. I have slips. I have roots in both jars, so. One jar is darker brown colored water than the other one, but they both have um, they both have roots. No, I always start my seeds in January, um, and then as I up pot, then I'll replace. So a lot of my early stuff, my cabbage, my kohlrabi, my beets, onions. And then I'll probably start some tomatoes and jalapenos, or tomatoes and peppers, because I can transplant or move those out to the greenhouse earlier and get them a little bit bigger before I plant them in my garden before the frost. Purple Russian tomatoes. Purple Russian. I don't know. I like them purple Cherokees. They're probably one of my favorite, and I'm really liking the pineapples. But those hillbilly tomatoes were one of my favorite. I'd never had a hillbilly, and that thing got about that big, was orange, and it was almost solid meat with just little veins for the seeds inside there. You know how normally there's like some flesh inside and then a lot of like area for seeds and whatever. This was like, I would say 85% meat and then just a little bit of seeds in there. And it was all orange. It was low acidic. It was very good. Very, very good. They took forever to blossom. I mean, to get some tomatoes. But then once they came on, they um, grew fairly quick and ripened fairly quick. But when they blossom, they look like miniature sunflowers. Can't start seeds till mid-February. Is that because of the sun or you just don't have time? Well, I start mine early, but I just use windows. I don't put any lights on mine, so they do take a little bit longer. And maybe that's why I have to start them early, but I always start in January, usually the first or second week of January. And almost every year I have to replace plants that I start because some grow up and die because I save all my seeds from the year before. That's what I just reuse my seeds. Now, I have had gotten to the point where I was ready to plant my garden and I planted and everything died and I didn't have other backups. And I had to go down and buy starts at the greenhouse, which I'm not opposed to doing if I have to, if it'll save my garden. But I'd rather start everything on my own. Um, Weighing in on the first video of the season. I probably could. That's a good idea, Mark. Weighing in on the first part of the season. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. I got to get a shower. We love you. We'll see you later. Have a good one and